Welcome, my dear students. I am Munzirul Islam, your English teacher, going to conduct a class for you today. But before starting my class, I would like to ask you a question. The question is, dear students, could you say which grammatical item is very much essential for making a sentence? Thank you. Thank you very much. Our essential part for making a sentence is verb. So, dear students, could you guess which may be our topic of the class today? Yes, right form of verb. Our today's topic is right form of verb. This item is very much important for you, and this item is given in question number 4 in your exam. To do well in this item, you should remember some symptoms of using verbs in right way in a sentence. So, which are right symptoms of using verb in a right way? We should look at my students. The adverbials like always, often, generally, occasionally, sometimes, usually, everyday, nowadays, daily, they are followed by present indefinite tense. Our modals can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, need, had better, would rather, be going to, ought to, they are followed by the base form of verb. Some verbs like let, make, see, hear, etc. also followed by base form of verb. Our secondary auxiliary verb like do, does, did also follow the base form of verb. Look at my students. Preposition to, which is used as infinitive, also followed by base form of verb. Again, another adverbials like now, at this moment, gradually, day by day, at present, currently, etc. follow present continuous tense. Again, other preposition except to like by, with, without, for, in, etc. follow the ing form of verb. Again, some verbs like mind, ought, past, cannot help, look forward to, with a view to, resemble to, adhere to, object to, get used to, contribute to, addict to, resort to, commit to, come to, refer to, follow the ing form of verb. Next, our symptoms number 3. The adverbials like just now, already, recently, immediately, yet, lately, of late, in the meantime, follow present perfect tense. Again, the auxiliaries have, has, had, and the verbs get, got, etc. follow the past participle form of verb. Next, our symptoms 4. The adverbials like once, last, ago, before, long since, yesterday follow the past indefinite tense. Again, some clause like it is time or it is high time, I wish, I fancy follow first indefinite tense in second clause. Again, our symptoms number 5. To be verb plus going to, tomorrow, the next day, the following day, hopefully, follow future indefinite tense. Look at, my dear students, symptoms number 6. Some structural base items like as if, as though, since follow some specific item of tense. Symptoms number 7. You should remember the voice form and conditional or some structural based sentence to do well in right use of verb. Dear students, you must remember the use of group verb phrase and idioms, and appropriate preposition to do well in right use of verb. My dear students, you must have knowledge on where we should use the base form of verb, where we should use the finite verb, especially in the singular subject and plural subject, where we should use the past form of verb. Again, we should have proper knowledge on finite verb and non-finite verb, especially on gerund, infinitive, and the use of participle. I hope you will make out these items and you will practice a lot the terms of right use of verb and practice a lot. Now we can practice some sentences on this topic. Look at, my dear students. A passage is given here. A few years ago, Bangladesh dashed independence after a sanguinary war of long 9 months. Dear students, you can use the first form of verb following the adverb ago here, or you can use the base form of verb thinking about the historical truth of this sentence. So, a few years ago, Bangladesh achieved or achieves independence after a sanguinary war of long 9 months. She is now an independent state. She has a large number of populations to maintain, but she has not sufficient food to feed her ever-increasing mouths. So, she has to buy huge quantities of food grains from foreign countries. So, she has to spend a lot of money for that purpose. After procuring food grains, after preposition plus verb plus ing form, after procuring food grains in this way, she cannot spare required money. Here, non-finite verb required money for the development work in the rural areas. She has to construct roads and dams. She has to re-excavate 2 plus base form of verb, re-excavate canals. She has to do many other things for the development of rural areas. Dear students, I hope thus you will make a lot of practice. You should remember, practice makes one perfect. I hope you will do the following exercise at home and do well in the exam. I hope best of your luck. Have a nice day. Wish you all of your good health, my dear students. Thank you very much.